Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of my 1GP to Twisted Bow series. In this series I'm going to be trying to earn a twisted bow in 1 year from scratch. We're going to be starting with 1GP and flipping items until I have earned myself a twisted bow, or else. I'm starting this challenge on May 16th of 2019, and if I haven't earned a twisted bow after 1 year, so by May 16th of 2020, I am going to be giving away all of the money that I have earned, as well as eating the spiciest pepper that I can find on live stream while I give away all the money. So we are nearing the end of month 2, and well, we're doing pretty well for ourselves in my opinion. And on top of that, the twisted bow has been crashing a bit over the last couple of months as well. Anyway guys, thanks for sticking around for, well, quite a few episodes now. If you are still enjoying it, I would appreciate it if you left the video a like. Always helps out. And let's get started with the episode. So we ended the last episode with around 105 mil. We had 29 grubby keys left to sell off, but we're just holding on to them for now. Next up here, I would like to do a just this year armor flip. I've had success with it in the past. You just need to buy the 3 individual pieces for a bit of a discounted price and combine them into their armor set. It's unique in the way that it's only 3 armor pieces, which isn't very common. And the margins you can get off combining it can be extremely good. Sometimes up to $1 mil per combination. It really depends. Right now we're looking to get around 800k for each combination. Yes, we're investing a ton of money, but it's better in some ways than investing 100 mil into 10,000 of a certain item, as it's more consistent. You just need to get the single item come through and you're good to go, instead of waiting a long period of time and having the items price change or whatnot. So we put in for each of the pieces the Justice Your Face Guard at around 29 mil. The leg guards at around 18 mil, and same thing with the chest plate. We already got 2 out of the 3 pieces within minutes. We're also going to put an offer in for more of the grubby keys. We've been consistently getting 1 to 2k margins on them, which is really good. It is a pretty new item, so generally the margins are better, but I think I might continue on doing this in the future. Alright, well, within minutes we already got all 3 pieces of Justiciar, so well, we'll go ahead and claim that. We're actually going to put an offer in for the uncut diamonds because they have a 70 GP margin, which is really good. So we're just going to go ahead and combine it into the set. And we're going to be selling off for around 64 mil right now, pretty much on the dot. And there we go, guys. 8 in the morning. Let's see what we can do today. Not a bad start to the day. We already got a 994k profit, combining one singular Justice Your Armor set, which is amazing. It only took around 45 minutes to do this. So we're just going to go ahead and put in another offer at the exact same prices because it hasn't really been that long. And I'm assuming the prices are probably pretty similar. We have a few of the grubby keys and diamonds coming through, but well, it was so quick that not many of the other items actually bought. Alright, well, there is another Justice Your Armor set flip completed. Another 995k in profit, which is really good if I don't say so myself. That is 2 mil in profit in around, well, 2 hours and 20 minutes or something like that. Not bad. We went ahead and put in another offer for each of the individual pieces. We have slowly been accumulating the grubby keys, which right now we could sell for an 8k margin. I don't think we're going to actually achieve that, but we might as well try. Alright, there is our third Justice Your flip. This one was not nearly as good, only 375k in profit. I mean, not bad, but it is 60 mil invested, which is a bit pricey. Still a pretty decent return. We're going to do it one more time, as I think the price just dipped a bit on the armor set, and we may still be able to retain at least a 500k to 700k margin, which is still really good in my opinion. We're going to go ahead and buy each of the individual pieces once again. We've already made, well, 2.5 mil on it, and really not much time invested. Alright, so we decided to ditch the Justice Your flip as the margin kind of disappeared. But we found a few other really good items. We have the Sarachnis Cudgel. We got a 100k flip on it. Not as good as last time, obviously. But that's still 400k in profit from the Cudgel. We also flipped the Gilded Spade for a 250k margin. Not amazing, but still pretty good. The Sinister Keys are very good. We got almost 400 of them for a 1.6k margin. Not the 10k we're looking for, but still 300k in profit. And we also got a 300k profit on the Remnant Kilt. Some other random items in there as well, but overall we got around 1.6 mil in profit on this set of flips. We're going to do the Rims armor set combination. Whenever we can find around the 75k to 100k margin on it, we're going to go ahead and do it. Lots of competition on this item, but if you can manage to get all 15 of them, that is millions in profit, and it is a pretty quick flip as well, assuming you don't get undercut too badly. and that leaves us with 35 mil. We'll go ahead and find a few high margin items to put in here, and I'll be happy with that. Alright, so we did a bit of flipping yesterday, but I think we missed a clip or something. Anyway, I think this has got to be my worst flip so far. I think I lost the most money on this. We ended up losing 600k on the occult ornament kit and the gilded two-hander. My god, we lost 200k on each one, and we had 8 of them, so we lost 1.7 mil on that one, which means we lost like 2.3 mil. Bringing us up to 108 mil, which actually we're still positive. We were doing quite a bit of low volume flipping yesterday, so yeah, not amazing. We did actually get about 500k in profit off of that, so that offsets things a little bit, but we still probably lost around 2 mil. It's not great. There's been other times where I've lost money, but it's been pretty insignificant, so I didn't include it. But I want to make sure that I include all of my major losses, as it is a part of flipping. Happens to me too, not as frequently as it used to, but enough. Alright, so we're going to end up doing the Varrock's armor set. It has a 30k margin on it. Not great, but it'll be something for now. We're also going to try the spiked manacle, 25k margin. It's alright, it's something. We'll go ahead and do the full buy limit for that one as well, which is 8. Although we did price check it, so we can only do 7. We'll probably do the Cat in Time potion at 30 GP margin. It's not bad. And we'll do the full buy limit, which is 10,000. An item I've found a few times now is Amethyst. It has a pretty good margin of around 45. A little expensive, but I never even knew about this item. So I'm assuming not so many people are thinking of flipping it. We're going to do the full limit of 13,000. So we managed to claw back some of our losses. We ended up getting around 1 mil in profit. We did a few different things. The only really good flip was the Quorms, which we got a 470k profit on. Quite good. We also got around 175k in the Varrock's armor set and 150k on the spiked manacles, as well as a bit of money on the gnome scarf. We are still waiting to sell off some pineapple pizzas, but a 1 mil profit, not bad, bringing us up to probably around 110 mil after everything is sold. Alright, so let's go ahead and buy some coconuts to put on that pizza. No, wait, no, that's pineapple. Ooh, that's actually quite a good margin on coconuts. 60 GP is quite nice. We're going to try the Holy Wraps. Generally has a good margin, but the buy limit is only 4. For whatever reason, one of the lowest buying limits in the game. Not a fan of that one. I believe 4 is the lowest buying limit. The Holy Wraps have it, ornament kits have them, but that's pretty much it. Alright, we're going to do the Light Ballista, and we're going to do double the buying limit as we are, well, we're going to go to bed pretty soon. And these are going to be overnight flips. Same reason why we're doing 10 on the Holy Wrap. Next up here, we're going to do the Obsidian Armor Set, buying it for 3044 and selling it for 3016. That's not bad. That's a 30k margin. And we'll go ahead and do, well, 10 of them, which is double the buying limit. Alright, so we have 56 mil left here. We're going to find a few items to put in overnight. We're going to do probably the Tyrannical Ring. We're also looking at the Diamond Dragon Bolt, and we'll come back in the morning. It is the following morning, and we had a few moderately successful flips. We did the Third Age Kite Shield. We decided to do an extra item overnight. We ended up getting a 290k profit off of 2 of them. We flipped 9 of the Obsidian sets for around 216k. We also did 5 Holy Wraps, which got a little messed up, but we sold them for around a 50k profit on each one, or 250k in total. And we also got a 25 GP margin on pizzas, and 250k on that for a 900k profit in total, bringing us up to 110 mil. We're going to do some Onyx Dragon Bolt E's for around 9,000 GP, and we'll do 2,000 of them. I'm pretty consistently getting a 100 GP margin on this item. It's a bit slow, but I like leaving that item in if I'm going to be gone for most of the day. Dig Site Teleports actually have a 500 GP margin on them right now. That's very good. And next up here, we're going to try the Gilded Coif. A very slowly traded item, but has a 200k margin on it. Probably because of how infrequently it's traded, but we'll go ahead and try 4 of them anyway. Next up, we're going to do the Adamantite Bar. We're going to do, we'll do 10,000 of them for now. Another really good item we're going to try right now is just flipping the Guthix Dragonad set. No item combination or anything like that, but it currently has a 40k margin, which I think is pretty good. And last up here, we're going to flip the Dragon Harpoon. We're going to buy them for around 560k. They're so cheap now. And we'll do 10 of them. I'm thinking they might get more expensive for the Song of the Elves. But anyway, we got a nice diverse amount of flips in here, and let's see how they go. Alright, we are back, and it's about midday of the same day, July 9th, I suppose, and we have flipped a few different things. We did the Third Age Ring, which is pretty good. We got a 200k profit on each one of those, and 400k in total. What else did we do? We did the Tormented Ornament Kit. for around 180k in profit off of that. We flipped the adamantite bar for around 200k, pretty good, and the gilded plate skirts for 100k. And also the dragon harpoons for 270. We are still waiting for quite a few things to sell off, but overall we probably made 1.1 mil in profit off of this set of flips. Okay, so next up here I want to do a rims armor set combination. It actually has a 150k margin on it right now. The price of a rims has spiked a little bit, but I think it's worth trying to get in there and do a full 15 buying limit of it. So we already went ahead and price checked all of them, so we're going to go ahead and put in the full 15 buying limit for each of the rims pieces. We're going to be investing around 60 mil into this. It's pretty expensive, but I think it's going to be worth it. We're looking to get a 1.5 to 2 mil return possibly. And with the rest of our money, we're going to be diversifying between a few high volume items and high margin items. We're going to try buying the Anku mask and the ring of coins. Both have around a 200 to 300k margin depending on what I can sell it for. And I'm also doing the Dragon's Zone Dragon Bolts and the ring of recoils, which have around a 20 GP margin, and we'll come back when most of the things have sold. I just wanted to pop in here quickly. We got a really good margin on the rims armor set, and they're all sold off. We managed to do all 15 of them, and we got between a 150 and 175k margin on each one, and we did all 15 of them, which means we got 2.4 mil in profit just from this one item set combination, which is great. We have a bunch of other items in here, but not many of them have bought or sold yet. But I just wanted to check in because that was a really good profit. It really shows how powerful those item set combinations can be, especially when you manage to sneak in a good margin. So we're at the end of, well, July 9th, and we had quite a few nice flips over the course of the day. We did a bunch of Zami spears and rings of coins. We did, I think, 6 Zami spears in total for around a 85k profit on each one, which is around 510k in total. We did the ring of coins, which I think we did 2 or 3 of for around a 400k profit. We also got a nice profit on Toad Flax potions. We managed to buy all 10,000 of them almost instantly and sell them for around a 350k profit. And we also did some other things like the Ranger's Tights and the Anku mask, earning ourselves around 1.6 mil in profit in total. And after selling everything off, that should bring us up to around 115 mil. Not bad, 150 mil and 700k, so closer to 116. Okay, so next up here, we want to try the Infinity Gloves. I really like the Infinity Gloves as they have a really high buying limit of 125. We're going to do 10 of them overnight for around 1.8 mil. We've also had pretty good luck with the Ring of Coins. We're going to go and buy 3 of them for around 14.7 mil. The Cat in Time potion has a 36 GP margin on it, which I think is really good. We're going to do 20,000 overnight. The buying limit is only 10k, but we should be able to double it up since we're going to be asleep for at least 6 or 7 hours. And last up here, we're going to try the Granite Gloves. We'll probably find something else before we go to bed, but those are the main items, and we'll come back in the morning. It is the morning, and well, we didn't actually sell everything off yet, but we had a few really powerful flips. We did a Justiciar armor set combination just as I woke up, and we also flipped the Imbued Heart twice. We got 500k in profit off of the Imbued Heart, which we did 2 of them, and 770k in profit off of the Justiciar armor set combination. So that's like 1.3 mil right there, and well, it says 7 in the morning, so we still got a lot of day ahead of us. We haven't even sold off our flips from last night. Let's go ahead and put another offer in for the Justiciar armor pieces. Let's see what we can get done today. It's only been an hour and a half, and we already did another 2 of the Justiciar armor set combinations, and we also sold off most of our other items as well. The Justiciar armor sets, we got a 500k profit on each one, or about 1 mil in profit off of both of them. We ended up getting around a 150k profit on the Ceradomin's tier, and pretty much nothing on the Infinity Gloves. The Justiciar armor combination has been working really nicely. We're just going to go ahead and do it again. We are still waiting for the Thamron Scepters to sell off, but looks like we may end up losing some money on that one. Okay, so for most of the day, we ended up flipping, well, the Justiciar armor sets. We did a few more of those, but the margin did end up disappearing. We found a really good margin, though, on occult ornament kits. We got around a 175k margin on 4 of them, which means we got 700k in profit off of that. We did buy another 4, so 8 in total, and we're still waiting to sell those off. We also got around 200k on anguishes. But we have quite a few items we're still kind of waiting to sell off, but in total from that we got around 1 mil just from those 2 items, so I'm pretty happy with that. I did buy some bird nests, elder chaos tops, some dragon scimitar kits, and a few other items. We have pretty much been actively flipping all of July 10th, just a bunch of different items, so I think we made quite a bit of money today. If I were to guess, probably in the 5 mil range, more or less. The only item we're going to put in here is the Zamorakian Spear for around 14.3 mil, and we're going to do 4 of them, and that should be pretty much all of our money invested in something. Alright, we're actually going to check in one more time before we go to bed tonight. We ended up selling off pretty much all of our items. We did finish the Zamorakian Spear flip, and we got around 530k in profit off of that. Not bad. 350k off of the occults as well. Plus we did do a few other items like bird nest and the other chaos thought, bringing us another 100k ish. So in total we got around 1 mil in profit, and we still have one item to sell off here. So we currently have 110 mil cash in our inventory, as well as around 11 or 12 mil in items invested still. Which means we're at around 121 mil, which is not bad in my opinion. We did really well for ourselves over the last couple of days. We're going to go ahead and just put another offer in for these Zamorakian Spears, as well as I think we're going to do another just this year armor set flip, because it's just been working so well for us, and it's really low effort because it's only 3 items. You just have to wait for them to come through, and then you sell them off and you're done. Anyway guys, let's come back in the morning. It is the morning of July 11th. And we did quite a nice amount of overnight flip. We did the dragon plate bodies, which I did quite a few of them over the last 24 hours, bringing us around 500k in profit. We also did a just this year armor piece just on its own for around 270k in profit. We did quorum potions for 245k, as well as the mage's book netted us a little bit of money, not much, but in total around 1.1 mil in profit. So we went ahead and claimed everything, and let's sell off the dragon plate body, which brings us up to 124 mil, which means we're up 20 mil so far on the episode. Most of that made in the last 2 or 3 days. We've done really well for ourselves. A lot of consistent flips, a lot of nice high margin flips as well, bring us up to 124 mil. So let's just continue on from here. I want to see how far I can make it. We're still under the 2-month mark. We're on day 56 or 57, I believe. One really interesting type of flip that I have not done yet is actually a gilded armor set combination. Works the exact same way as any other item set combination, but not a lot of people actually do this. But the combination margin right now is 200k. One of the major drawbacks is that gilded armor pieces don't trade that much, and I'm not really sure how often the gilded armor sets are bought, but I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to start off with 5 of each item, as it is a pretty expensive item combination, and I'm not really sure how this is going to work. So we put in for the kite shield, the plate body, plate legs, and the full helm, and yeah, let's see how that works. Okay, we just did a price check on the Obsidian Cape R. I think it's worth doing, and it has a really high limit, so we can go ahead and do 10 of them pretty easily. And last up here, we're going to do some Bando's Godsword ornament kits. We'll find something else for the rest of our money, but that's going to be pretty much it, and I'm really excited to try this gilded flip. We're just checking in quickly. We did actually buy all 5 of the gilded armor set pieces. It didn't take as long as I had assumed. It's only 12:45 p.m. Not bad. So we're just going to go ahead and go to the sets and find the gilded armor set right there, perfect, and combine it into 5. And we're looking to sell off for 10 mil 890k for each of them, or 54.5 mil in total. And yeah, we'll come back when these have sold off. I think we're looking to make around 1 mil in profit though, which is pretty good considering the amount of money invested. Well, that actually worked really well. We finished a full gilded armor set flip. It took a while, like 7 or 8 hours. But we ended up getting a 270k margin on each one, so that was 1.3 mil in profit off of only combining 5 of the gilded armor sets, and I don't think there was much competition over it at this time. The only other decent flip we did here was the Bando's ornament kit for around 200k in profit. So in total we got 1.5 mil, not bad. We went ahead and collected all of our offers, and we're up to almost 126 mil, not bad, up around 23 or 24 mil from the beginning of the episode. We're going to do the gilded armor set combination once again because it worked so well. This time we're going to do the full buy-in limit, which is 8, as we're going to do 8 of the plate legs, 8 of the plate bodies, 8 of the full helms, and 8 of the kite shields, which should run us around 80 mil or 90 mil, which is again very pricey, but it worked so well the first time. I'm going to do it once again, and with the rest of our money we're going to invest in a few different items. We're going to do the just this year chest guard for around 18 mil. We did Gothic rests. I've never done that before, but we're going to buy those for around 2k each. We're going to do some Emelized crystal for around 900 each, and an anguish ornament kit. Our offer slots are filled, looking good, and let's see how this pans out. It is 10 p.m. Same day actually, and we finally finished the gilded armor set combination. A really nice set combination. We ended up doing the full buy-in limit of 8 of them, and we got a 260k margin per combination. which netted us 2.1 mil off of that. Really good. We also flipped a few other items as well. We got around 120k off the Justiciar set. We did the Anguish and Amylized crystals as well. Perfect timing, right before bed. Now we'll go ahead and put in a few other items. We're definitely going to do the Gilded Armor set again overnight. We're going to buy them for a similar price, a 260k margin that is pretty much uncontested. I'm pretty happy with that. We're going to do 8 of each of them again. And with the rest of our money, we're going to be putting in for some ornament kits, some gnome scarves, just a few nice overnight flips. We're going to be doing double the buy-in limit of them, as we'll have around 8 hours of unplayed time. And yeah, we'll see you in the morning. It is the morning of July 12th, and we have pretty much sold everything off. We ended up doing a full 8 of the Gilded Armor sets overnight. Not bad. We ended up getting 700k in profit off of that. We also did sell off the Amylized crystals and some other stuff, not for a whole lot. We decided to flip some of the Sarachnis cudgels. I'm actually surprised the limit on the cudgel is actually 50 and not 8 like I originally thought. So I was going for that because I thought I could maybe flip 20 or 30 of them, but the volume has slowed down quite a bit after the boss has been out for a few weeks. We also did the Tormented Ornament kit for 400k, which is quite nice. In total, we made around 1.4 mil on that set of flips, and I think that's where I'm going to end it for today. Let's sell off the Dragon Scimitar Ornament kit, and that brings us up to 130 mil, 130.3 to be precise, which I am pretty happy with. That means we made around 27 mil in today's episode. I don't even think that was a full week. I have a few other clips left here, but I want to save them for the next episode because I want to take advantage of them. So look forward to the next episode. We got a few new techniques to show you. And that is it for today, guys. I want to apologize a little bit for the audio quality. There's been a few changes recently. I moved to a different house. So we have a bit of this buzzing noise in the background that I'm trying to fix. I'm a bit sick right now, and just the new acoustics. A lot of problems this week that made this a bit of a challenge to get out. So I'm hoping to have all that fixed for the next episode. Thanks for sticking around, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.